I've had a really difficult preparation. Everything was going really great last summer. I was at Surrey Sports Park training really hard, stronger than I've ever been, and then I broke my leg. And then 5 months later to the day I got named into Team GB, and I'd had quite a horrific surgery. So I knew I could do it, but I didn't have many chances to prove myself. All the races were cancelled, so they did have to take a little bit of a risk and a chance on me. But since then I have made World Cup points and skied better than I've skied in the last 4 years, so I have given them reason to take that chance.
Okay, so this will be your fourth Winter Olympics that you're doing. What are your kind of expectations of it, and who do you sort of see as your greatest competition there?
It's a challenging one because 4 years ago when I committed to another 4-year cycle and I came 11th for the second time in Vancouver, I believed that I could go out there and be the best in the world. But since then I've had broken my leg 3 times and it's been really tough, and just to be at the Games, I want to say that's enough for me, but I'm really competitive and inside I know what I can do. So, I want to do better than I've ever done before, but I know that will be a massive challenge. In terms of my closest competitors, it's kind of all over the shot in skiing right now. Lindsey Vonn, who's the best skier in the world, is out injured. So, the Americans are strong, the Swiss are strong. I ski with the Norwegian girls and they're skiing great too, and they're peaking at the right time.
And so obviously you broke your leg in August, and so the recovery time you've had to be sort of better quite quickly. What sort of helped with your recovery is what kind of things have helped at the Surrey Sports Park here?
Yeah, we really have had a lot of pressure on to get me strong back from this, and it was a race against time. But in terms of strength, James, my trainer here, he knew that that's something that wouldn't go away. I've trained physically for about 18 years and we know that the strength will be there, so it was about keeping the cardiovascular work. I trained with the hyperbaric chamber, so I trained at 3,000 metres to keep my fitness levels up. We also got me on the rower 2 days after my surgery, WD-40'd the floor and had my broken leg sliding. So there's a lot you can do when you're injured. I think a lot of people think you sit there and play Xbox, but I'm actually more busier when I'm doing all my rehab than when I'm actually a healthy athlete. I've never been to Russia, so I've been trying to learn a bit of Russian, but don't ask me to say anything now because I can't remember anything. Because the word skiing is the toughest thing you've ever heard in Russian. I was like, really? You're just saying skiing and you talk for 5 minutes. So I'm excited about that, going somewhere new. Nervous? I'm not really nervous about anything. I think I've faced everything in my career that could be a tough situation, from coming back on Lake Louise where I had to deal with, that was my first race back after my crash, to this race against time now. I'm just excited to get there and prove to everyone that I can really be the best.